Ukraine. Native town Popasna. Favorite street and friends who are waiting to see each other and dreaming of how to spend the next day. This story had to begin like this. Explosion. The remains of a Scud missile on the porch. Crashed car with injured people, 3 men and 1 woman. It was the reality of a 15-year-old girl, Liza Chernyshenko, who was heading to the shop that morning. When she came closer, the girls saw people bleeding. They needed emergency medical assistance. Liza started to shout for help, but no one was brave enough to take the injured people to hospital. Everyone understood that the road which they needed to drive on was being fired at by the Russians, and it was going to be a one-way trip. Without thinking, Liza decided to save people by herself. She didn't have a driving license as she was only 15, but she knew how to drive thanks to her mom who had given her some lessons. She was driving for about 30 kilometers, avoiding the mines. At that time, belligerent Russian occupants mined the way out of Popasna in a checkerboard pattern.
I was very scared as I knew we were driving through the mines, but I sincerely hoped that they would not explode under the wheels of our car. I will never forget that apart from avoiding the mines, I had to drive around the body of a shot woman who was lying in the middle of the road.
Liza recollects. Finally, when the mine zone finished and it seemed that the most terrifying part of the trip was over, Russian soldiers opened fire on the car. Pieces of metal and bullets made holes in the car and injured people. One of the bullets hit the battery and the car was shutting off and stopping all the time. The shelling was continuous.
There was a lot of blood around me, but I hadn't realized where the bullets had hit till my legs became wobbly and I couldn't get the clutch,
said Liza. As it turned out, the enemy's shelling hit not only the car but the girl as well. Despite unbearable pain in both legs, Lisa continued to drive till the car broke down completely.
Thank God, there were some Ukrainian soldiers nearby, who noticed the car and helped the injured to get to the hospital.
Now Liza and the injured passengers are safe and under the supervision of doctors. Unfortunately, because of what happened, the girl lost 1 toe and got a lot of injuries. There is a long-lasting medical treatment for the little heroine ahead of her. Thanks to the professionalism of doctors in Lviv, who were shocked by the stamina of a child, they did everything possible and impossible to make Liza walk again. Now, besides the desire to walk, she dreams of taking her godmother to safety, the only relative she has left, and the war to be ended as soon as possible. The story of incredible bravery and resilience of 15-year-old Liza Chernyshenko stunned millions of people worldwide. The girl became an example of unbroken Ukrainian people. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button. Share this video so that more people find out what is really going on in Ukraine. See you soon.